amazing collection.
Those are just the ones in this room. Yeah,
Wow.
I do have redware.
That's another day.
Oh
More
my
redware in the
God.
kitchen.
That room scares me. Okay, so here we are back in the dining room.
Yay!
And look at our big selection of plates.
Wow.
So over here we have some redware, and we'll look at those. We have a couple of trine plates,
Oh.
which would have been the first type of dinnerware, I guess you want to call it.
Okay.
But you can tell they probably didn't last, too long.
Right.
Because they probably got smelly and gross and they threw them out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So these are the pewter chargers I was telling you about. And this is how, they're big.
Heavy.
They're heavy. This one does have some marks, but they're really difficult to see. But
Wow.
isn't that fabulous?
Fabulous.
So that, I think, put it in the center of the table.
Yeah.
Meats or something like that
Yeah.
everybody could kind of grab. And this one, I actually do have some information on this one. This one's dated 1740.
Ooh.
And it's marked SE with some other touch marks on the back. And that's Samuel Ellis.
Wow.
And I found that out from the dealer. So
Okay.
if you get a plate from someone and the dealer has information, just ask as many questions as you can. That's just how you build up your supply of information, so you have a little bit when you go to the next place, and then you ask more questions, and then you research, and you can just be obsessed like me. But these are just so fabulous, and they're just
wonderful.
so big.
Yes.
Probably a little bit harder to find because of the size, and
Yeah.
they can be pricey as well.
Yeah.
But come over and let's look
Okay.
at the redware, which would have been then after the trainware would have come the redware, and this was the first pottery made in the Americas.
Wow.
And it was glazed, so although I don't know if it might have had a lead glaze, but
Probably.
I'm sure they, ate off of it anyway. But, so it was red clay. Let's see how old this one is.
Wow.
But I love the slip,
Yeah.
which they would make designs. And the slip was just the clay, I think, with, was mixed with water to kind of make the design. Or was it mixed with the glaze? But how fabulous are these?
Fabulous.
And then this is another one with a different kind of... Now, when I first started collecting, I didn't like redware. I thought it was ugly. But what happens over time is that you read about it, and you go to historical houses, and you see it, and then you want it.
You do.
You want it.
Yes.
Because, before I was like, oh, that's just so ugly. But now it's so beautiful.
I know.
So this one's actually very similar to this one.
Oh, yeah.
I probably got a couple of these at estate sales. They can be pricey because this is the real deal.
Right.
This one, I did pay a lot of money for this one, but
Oh, but you couldn't help it.
I couldn't help it.
Oh, wow.
I went to an
that's
estate
beautiful.
sale in Katuitt.
Oh.
And
Oh.
isn't it fabulous?
Yes. It's fabulous. You know what I love too? They're almost like a bowl plate shape, so that they could put their liquid stuff in it and their solids.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Again, it's something that grows on you the
Does.
longer you start collecting, and you want to go earlier and earlier. That's what happens.
I can see
That's
that.
what happens to all of us.
Yeah.
We may start out with, say, oak.
Yeah.
A lot of us might have.
Right.
And then as you become more interested and you're looking through all those books,
Yep.
you just want that primitive look.
You do.
It's just people that like me know what that feeling is.
Yeah, yeah.
And you just can't get enough of it.
No.
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 So these are some just, plain old regular ones with you know, but they have pitting and stuff, but they're nice and black.
Oh, beautiful.
And this one almost has like a little mottled effect going on it. Now, this is not glazed.
Right.
So it leads me to believe that, was it English? They tended not to glaze the bottoms.
Huh.
At least that's what I read, so I don't know. It could be.
Yeah.
But see, these are all glazed. But they're just plain old Redware.
Yeah.
Nothing special with the slip.
Right.
But still wonderful.
Oh,
Just so
absolutely. Wonderful.
Oh, I just want to sit down and eat here.
Oh, I just want to see all the Redware. I just
I know,
want
isn't
more
it
and more.
fabulous?
It's fabulous.
And you can get really beautiful reproduction, like you know, from Turtle Creek Potters, David Smith, Greg. I think his name is Schooner. Beautiful. It's still pricey, but if you want to get a collection and you can't find the old, there's some beautiful.
Oh yeah.
You know, reproduction red.
Oh yeah.
Out there. So the other, I just want to kind of go over here and talk about some of the pieces on the. This is actually a piece of Redware too. It's really very cool, and it looks like a spider to me. But it's got a little bit of green and yellow with that brown glaze.
Yeah.
It's a little bit, and then, you know, it's dripped, but
Yeah.
it just makes it so cool.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. We'll put that one back up. Now this is just a little jug. I don't know if it's Redware or Brownware. I'm not sure. I should have looked up what the difference might be.
Yeah.
But it's so cute.
It is so
Look
cute.
at this cute little jug.
It's really great.
And I when I was looking at it, I go, this looks like the eating and drinking area. I've got the green bottles, which probably held bitters or some sort of alcohol.
Yeah, looks like a tavern right here. Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
And I don't know what this one was. But I don't know. I like the color. I like the shape. These are newer, but glasses with the green. I don't know. They all ended up here. So this looks like the drinking, eating area with the jugs.
The jugs.
And this is a, you know, I bet this is a, well, I guess you would drink from it, right?
Yeah.
I would say that this is something you drink from.
Yeah.
And I would say it's Redware. And you can see all the nice little lines in there.
Wow.
Oh, don't you love it?
Yes.
And then they put this little
I love
cute
it.
little thing.
I love it.
And then over here, we got a couple more of those brown jugs. And then I think this is also a piece of Redware. Like maybe a container to hold some sort of foods. I don't know.
Yeah. Wow. Beautiful.
Beautiful though. Now this piece, so I don't know how old, and I don't know a lot about glass bottles.
Okay,
I
right.
went more for the color and the price.
Yeah.
Trying to, you know, this is sort of greens and browns.
Yeah.
This is actually a master ink. So it was for ink.
Oh.
And then you see little ones?
Yeah.
They transferred it to the little ones.
Oh,
So
okay.
this was a master ink.
Okay.
But it looks like it's Redware to me.
So it went in the shelf.
So
Yeah. Cute.
went in there. And then, again, just cute little bottles. And again, I don't really even know if, I'm sure they have some age, but I don't know, it's just the shape, you know, that kind of got to me.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I had to put some old glasses just in case.
Just in case.
So, a couple of
Beautiful.
glassware. I'm not a glassware collector necessarily, but this kind of went with the theme here. A couple more pewter plates. And then, let me put this back. I'll show you the green onion bottle. So this is a green onion bottle. And can't you just see someone? It's full of wine. That's what they put in it.
Why do they call it onion?
Maybe it's the shape of it.
Huh.
Maybe here.
Yeah. Very
and then you can see the
interesting.
pontil on the bottom.
Yeah. Wow.
Love that though.
Yeah.
But you can see someone just, yep, fill it up. And then on this, I obviously have a wedding band
Oh yeah.
hog scraper push-up
Yeah.
candle. This
Yeah.
is, oops, this is a little darker, so I'm not sure why. But the whole thing's very dark, so I'm sure you could shine it up again with the push-up. But no, it's not signed.
Okay.
That's where it would be signed.
Yeah.
And then just, brass, because they obviously had brass. And this one is also, this is a brass chamber stick push-up candle.
Oh.
So I'm guessing they took these to the bed chamber. with them.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll obviously push this up as the candle burned down.
Right.
So I like to mix, I love the hog scrapers, but I like the brass too, because they would have been used at the same time, interchangeably. And then I do have, a couple more brass ones over here. I do have a pewter one, so you can just mix them all together. This is actually a pipe holder. I don't know what I'm going to put in it.
I think
Not
I was
pipes.
with you when you bought it.
But
I remember when you bought it. Yes, yes.
but
It's very cool.
I need to. Yeah, I was like, well, do I put spoons in there? I was thinking of what I might
Right.
use that for.
Right.
But right now, it's just sitting on this lovely little candle stand.
Looks really good there.
And you know what? I have really way too much stuff in front of this fireplace. I mean, you wouldn't put a candle stand there because it would probably burn.
Right.
But I need to find other spots for it.
Well, and the fact is, right now you don't have a fire going anyway.
I don't have a fire
so
going. Never
you're-
will have a fire going. But
Yeah.
I try to be authentic, but
Yeah.
sometimes you can't.
Right.
And you know what? It doesn't really matter. Do what you like. If you want to be authentic and you love it, great. If you don't, it's all still good.
It's all still good.
It's all good.
It is.
Do what makes you happy.
Yeah, it really is. Alice, this has been
Have I
wonderful.
talked about it? Oh, no.
What
I
didn't you
I
talk
didn't.
about?
I got to talk about the concealment shoe.
I don't know
First
what
of all,
that
I'll
is.
show you this. I
Yes.
think this is like an andiron for logs, and I only found one.
Oh.
But he looks like a dog.
He
don't you
does
think?
look like a dog or
Like,
a dinosaur.
what did they call them? Fire dogs?
Fire dog. Yes.
But look how architectural he
is cute.
So obviously they
got a
wouldn't
nice-
have used it as a decoration.
No, I know.
But I mean, look at it. It's again another simple thing, and the beauty of and the craftsmanship of
Yeah.
it's just amazing.
Yeah, it is beautiful.
So this lovely shoe
Yeah. What's
is
with
called
the
the concealment shoe.
Okay.
So concealment shoes were concealed in walls. They could have been over doorways, in chimneys, someplace in a house. And they found enough of these to find out really why they did that.
Okay.
So they were very superstitious.
Okay.
So when they would put the shoe in the wall, now a shoe sort of takes on the shape of the owner and has the owner's essence to it.
Okay.
So they would put that in the
The
wall.
owner's soul.
Exactly right. So if the evil spirits were going to come, they would be attracted by the aura of this personal item that belonged to some, but not the person.
Oh.
And then if the witch or whatever came in, then they couldn't escape. But they wouldn't bother the person. They would attach to this, but then they would be trapped inside the house.
Oh.
So it was
interesting.
sort of to ward off evil.
Wow.
Yes. And then they've also linked, I found this very interesting when I was researching, I knew that about the concealment shoes. Usually it's one shoe you find,
Okay.
and it's usually a small one and a beat up one, or it could be bigger and beat up. Shoes were very expensive, so they weren't going to put a whole pair in there or a nice looking one. It was usually one that couldn't be used. This is actually in great shape. was it a child that died? I don't know. I don't really know.
Yeah.
But it's usually one shoe, and more often than not, it's a child's shoe. Because, again, less expensive.
Right.
They couldn't just throw any old shoe in there.
Right.
And they've also connected the shoes with sort of a fertility symbol. Sometimes these were put to wish fertility on the female members of the household. And I know we've all seen old-fashioned cars with shoes behind them, you know, just married.
Yeah.
That was, so they've connected the shoe with fertility and that sort of thing. And they also connected it to, you know, that nursery rhyme, the old woman in the shoe had so many children, she didn't know what to do.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So that was
Wow.
very interesting about the concealment shoes. So I just have one.
Fascinating.
Isn't it? Is that?
Yes.
I just think it's.
Oh, I'm going to read more about
Yeah,
that. That's
and,
fascinating.
And you know, they found enough of them that they figured out.
Well, even when you watch horror movies, there'll be a shoe in the wall.
Well, that's the concealment shoe.
Interesting.
To ward off the evil spirits.
And if you take the shoe out, you unleash who knows what into your home.
Well, the thing is, right, that's right, they're in the walls. And obviously, they find them when they're excavating these old homes.
So I wonder if there's any concealment shoes in my home.
I bet you there probably is.
Wow.
There probably is, because your home is old. And they were superstitious then.
Yeah.
So they would do that to ward off evil spirits, the witches that would maybe be attracted, but not, they'd be caught, you know, kind of caught in the walls or caught wherever this shoe was, and they couldn't hurt them.
That's fascinating.
So interesting?
That is so interesting.
Yeah. So I said, I got to tell them about the concealment.
I love that. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, so is that it?
I think so.
I mean, you know, obviously I have, you know, samplers and other things, but I think we've talked about them in another.
We can see them in another video.
Yes.
We've got very, very distinctive sampler information.
Yes, we do.
But
and then of course they have the horses.
Yeah, and you have the horses.
They never would have put them on the table.
No.
But that's okay.
That's okay. That's okay. Very cute.
So I think oh no, I didn't. I forgot the rye. This is another thing. This is a rye basket.
Okay.
It's, made from grasses, and then it's put together by like a twine made out of tobacco. That's what.
Beautiful.
And again, this is another thing that I might not have loved when I first started.
Yeah.
But then, again, you see them and you read about them, and then you want one.
You want one.
That's the stage. You see it, you read it, you want it.
And so basically, all our viewers are going to want everything they've seen now because they're seeing it and they've heard about it,
Well, and then
they want it.
know more about it. You
Yeah.
find out how old it is.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, you know, it's
Right.
Yeah, it's
Right.
It's a process. I think it's that same process with all people who love old things. They just transition down from to go earlier and earlier,
Right.
and then I don't want to go any earlier. This is where I want to be in this time period.
Right.
But some people go back even earlier to that, you know, the pioneer look.
Yeah.
That's a little too early for me.
Okay.
Because I think in another life, I must have lived in a, I don't think I was rich, but I don't think I was poor either. I don't know. I could be making this up in my mind, but I gravitate towards all these things. I'm just attracted to them. I don't know why. I know there's a reason, but I don't know why.
Right. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love your house. I love you. I thank you for
You're
meeting
so
with us
welcome.
again. This is so much fun.
So maybe next time, well, the kitchen's, I've got to take a break before I get to the kitchen. There's way too much stuff in there. Although some of it we've talked about before, but I'm looking at this cupboard and that cupboard, and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm sure I forgot to tell you some things, but that's okay.
That's okay. We don't know what you didn't tell us. But Alice, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thanks everyone for joining us. Bye-bye.
Bye.